Olympic diver Tom Daley says he's still getting used to referring to himself as a gay man. He's teamed up with an LGBT charity called Switchboard, which supports people who want to talk about sexuality and gender identity. In an interview with BBC Newsbeat's Declan Harvey, he said he still finds it weird when he says, "I've got a boyfriend."
Like most people who come out, it takes a kind of couple of years at least to get used to it, and yet within 18 months you find yourself being almost a spokesperson, or certainly a face for the LGBT plus community. What does that feel like? I mean, is that a bit overwhelming? Do you feel, with the greatest of respect, underqualified for it, or is it something that you've kind of enjoyed embracing? Have you been learning a lot?
Well, I'm still constantly learning about the LGBT plus community, and for me, I'm just being who I am, and that's all that I can do, is encourage other people to embrace who they are and be proud of it. And I was lucky enough before I came out to have friends and family that were so supportive that I could speak to, but lots of people aren't so lucky to have that support system around them, and that's where Switchboard really comes into it, because it's great to have someone on the other end of the phone or email, instant message, whatever it may be, just to be able to talk to you.
But one of the big challenges, one of the hardest bits of coming out is being able to say it, to actually say it. I noticed in
say it out loud.
Yeah, to say it out loud. I noticed in your YouTube video originally, you didn't say it out loud. Do you feel more comfortable doing it now?
It's saying, saying things out loud for the first time is always, the most difficult thing. It's the first biggest step, is saying it out loud. And the first person I told was my best friend Sophie, and she was just like, yeah, and like, what's the big deal, kind of thing. So instantly, I felt way more comfortable, load just like off my chest. Everything was just, seemed like it was kind of gonna be okay. 18
months down the line, do you still notice when you say it?
I still think about it when I say it. Don't get me wrong. There's if I feel weird to say that I've got a boyfriend, that's still saying that out loud kind of makes me think like twice about saying it. Like, oh, should I say that? Should I not say that? And like, as the months have gone on, I felt more and more comfortable saying it. And give me another year and I'll probably feel at my most comfortable. But it's still weird. I'm still learning a lot about it.
There is still an issue in your industry about people coming out. How does it strike you today? What are the main concerns you have?
Well, I don't think there should be any reason for there to be any discrimination or homophobia or anything like that in sport, because sport is the one place where you're judged on performance and nothing else.
Is it still a homophobic industry?
I don't think so. More and more, especially in diving, that's the only sport I really have experience in, there's like no homophobia whatsoever. And it's like, because you're judged on what you do in the pool, not outside of the pool. And it should be the same if it's football, if it's rugby, you should be judged what you do on the field, nothing else. And that's what people have to remember, is that you're a sports person and that's what you've got to go out and do. And whether you're part of the LGBT community or not, it shouldn't change anything.
Tom Daley talking to Declan Harvey. There's more online at bbc.co.uk/Newsbeat.